Hello YouTube, this is Aaliyah Akasha 444 and I'm here today because Spirit wants me to do another video. Spirit has been on me tough, once again pulling on my edges, so I'm here to do a video. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about duality and how important duality is and how duality is in our everyday life. Now, for me, understanding duality, coming from a Christianity mindset it was kind of difficult because, you know, in Christianity we are taught to kill the dark side of us, or to kill the bad side of us, to bury it, and to never look back. When in reality, our shadow side is just as important to us as our light side. What people don't understand when it comes to our shadow side is that, for one, our shadow side is nothing more but parts of us that we deem unworthy, parts of us that we neglect, abandon, that we try to ignore. And what tends to happen is, eventually, that side of us begins to act out, have tantrums, become rebellious. What is the saying goes? Negative attention is better than no attention, and that, some people will do anything to get attention, even if it's negative. It's the same thing. If we ignore our shadow side and we don't take the time to nurture and heal our shadow side, what tends to happen is we tend to allow our shadow side, we allow it because we are the ones that are ignoring it. Again, with this whole spiritual journey, we have to understand that and overstand that in order to heal, you first have to be able to take accountability for your parts. And this goes into depth. Maybe in a later time I will do that, but you know, we have to. Certain situations, there were red flags that we choose to ignore, whatever the case may be. But we, you know what I'm saying? We choose to ignore our shadow side, so we allow our shadow side to have tantrums, to act out, to the point to where that it can literally take over us. The shadow side, the ego, goes hand in hand. With duality, I have come to learn that when you nurture your shadow side, when you nurture and you acknowledge these parts that we deem unworthy, to know that God makes no mistakes, what tends to happen is we can begin to see the light that's within us. When we learn to accept ourselves as a whole, we can begin to see the light that is within us, the God GPS. You know, that is the beginning of the healing journey, to have a renewal of the mind. Now, that's just speaking on within ourselves internally, even with just everyday life. You have night and you have a day. It's duality. You can't have day without night, and you can't have night without day. You have the sun and the moon. Again, duality. You know, you have divine feminine and divine masculine. Duality. You have yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? Duality in everything that we do. Now, there's a duality that we tend to ignore, don't want to accept, and that's the duality when it comes to prayers. And I know some people don't believe in prayers, and that's fine. Some people don't believe in science, that's fine. Some people don't believe in the universe, that's fine. Some people don't believe in nothing, that's fine. But prayers, when we pray, we're praying to God and we're asking God, or whoever you believe in, you're praying to to your God, to your higher power, and we're asking for all these things. And, we have this faith, and then we go on our day, and then we come to realize later on down the line, sometimes we get frustrated because things are not happening, or it seems as if, the God that we serve has not heard us. But the problem with that is, we go to God for prayer, but we don't meditate. See, a lot of people don't know that meditation and prayer goes hand in hand. Duality. Some people like to think that meditation is a form of opening up ourselves to demonic things. So, technically, some people look at meditation as a negative thing, a dark thing. Duality. Prayer, God, meditation, as some would think, demonic. It's still duality. But what people don't realize is meditation is teaching ourselves to have discipline, to be able to quiet our mind, to be able to sit in our heart space, to be able to open up to receive the answers that we pray for. See, when you pray, you have to meditate because you have to sit to hear the answers. How can you hear the answers if you're going on by your everyday? And that's the key point that people miss. They pray, but they don't meditate. So you pray and you ask for these things, but you don't take the time to sit still to receive these things. And all that is letting the universe, God, whoever you believe in, know that you are not ready for the things that you ask for, because you can't even sit still. Duality is in everything we do. Happy, mad. Duality. Take it however you want to take it. We are living in the age of Aquarius. We are living in 2020, which is 4. Stability, not only stability, but 4, meaning Emperor, again, taking charge of our life, our spiritual journey, ourselves, our healing. We have the power. And when you understand that both light and dark lives or dwells within us, the better we are able to co-create with God, the universe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and you guys have an amazing, prosperous day. I don't know, honestly, when I'm going to put this out, but again, be grateful. Honor yourself. Honor the universe. Namaste.